Hi everybody, welcome back. Regrowth with me, Sid, and still a vampire. Although we will be changing that shortly. However, I want to apologise for my little rant last episode. Mainly because, not so much for the rant, you know what it's like when you finally hand in a piece of work you've been busting your gut over. You get back to your desk and you find out someone's put yet more work on in your intro, and yet not only that, but now it's more complicated because you can handle that, can't you? Yeah, that was the meta. That was what this felt like. It was pretty. When you looked at that quest line, you know, this thing here, and it was like, way got that last bit of the mechanism quest. Oh crap. Now, so yeah, this is going to ask for tritium, isn't it? I think. So, I am going to attempt to do these. I'm going to probably do quite a few jump cuts because we've only got 4 episodes to complete the quests. I'm going to attempt to do as much of this as I can. I probably am not going to build a reactor. I think that would be over the OTT. We're going to try and do that. We'll definitely try and do that one. We can't do anything in that. Well, there was one thing we needed to check. Let me just go for ingot. So iron we've scanned. Gold we've scanned. Someone, I think it was Paul, suggested that maybe I needed to scan some ingots, but I don't know what there is really left. Wrought iron, gold we've done. I'm positive I've scanned all those. Gold was one of the ones it suggested, I believe. Let me just throw that out there, and you see, yeah, we're not going to get anything from that. Oh well, that was worth a try. So we're going to have a bash at the first stage, which is going to be getting the things. I'm not going to. I think we'll come and hide off here for as a temporary thing. In fact, we'll come stand back here while we talk and have a look at the solar evaporator. Now, everything here is doable except that at the moment. This is the bit that is going to cause us the trouble. We've got the enrichment chamber. We need to get the HDPE pellet. We can get oxygen. That's easy. We can get substrate. That is obtained by putting through a PRC. You put hydrogen and water, or ethylene and water with substrate to get oxygen. Will get you 8. So 2 of those, bang, 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 off you go. And we need to get 7 times 3, 21 of these. So, PRC is, of course, the pressurized reaction chamber, but we need the rotary condenser. We have some ethylene gas. I wanted oxygen, not hydrogen. That's probably why I'm looking at that tank. What are you? You're oxygen. Hydrogen can go away. Now, whether there'll be enough in these tanks is another question, but let's just start off with a bit of a rotary condensator. So you are going to take my ethene gas. It's probably too close out. So I think we need to take this ethene gas. We need to convert it into liquid ethene. Ethene, perhaps? Not going to work. Deconcentrate, I don't know. These machines. Upgrades, disable, bang. Don't want to waste it. Yeah, I'm not sure how this bloody thing works. So we need to get that. We need to then use... Where are we? Let's bring the solar back up. Solar. Bonk. 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 Liquid ethylene. If we do it for the substrate, we could do that in the pressurized reaction chamber with water and hydrogen, and then 2 biofuel will give us ethylene, I think. So that's probably the way to go forward. Let me have a play with that, and I will be back. Alright, a quick update later. After much tearing of my hair out, I have finally managed to get hydrogen pumping from this. I've got an electric pump down there which I borrowed from the heavy water machine. That is going in, is oxygen, and hydrogen is being pumped in here. So what we also need is water, which, yeah, that's a pain because I also need to pull water into this somehow. Wonder whether I can just do this simply with the simple expedient of maybe going, oops, over the top. No, that is not going to play ball. However, if we look at the top, items, liquids, yellow, there we go, water and oxygen. Right, let's stuck that in. So this should start making us, if I am not mistaken, ethylene and substrate. We need 21 of those substrate, but I think we need quite a bit more ethylene. So we'll let this run for a while, and I'll be back for the next step, which is to make the HD poofer. What's a majig? Oh, I see. Like that, is it? Alright, in which case, yeah, I'll be back. Alright. Well, turns out the last 2 segments I didn't record. I'm having one of those days. This stuff, I'm using the gas now to make the liquid ethylene. I'm not sure they mentioned that in the last clip. This is, that's there, we'll fill you up. I think we can turn you off now. I think we got more than enough of this stuff. Rotated this round to put oxygen in there, and I've piped this in through the top to make my HDPE pellets. So that's that done. I don't know whether the substrate actually has any other uses. I don't think it does. So what I may do is just take all the substrate I've got and run that into HDPE pellets, because you never know. Well, no, I'll rephrase that. We do know, because it's regrowth. We know that he's going to throw some curveballs at us where we were not expecting something. So I'm going to take it safe and just make a whole load of those. Now these are 3-to-1 in an enrichment chamber. Will make us HDPE sheets. So we go into our enrichment chamber. We'll take out the diamond we've been making and set you off. Now over here I am making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enriched iron. That's going to become steel dust, which we're going to cook into steel, because we need more refined steel for the casings. And we are melting down limestone for, oh, here we go, we've got quick lime coming out now, so we can turn you on, and that will start making us hopefully magnesium once we've got the stuff going. So that's all going. Yeah, it's just I'm juggling a lot of different jobs at the moment, just trying to keep everything running. It uses 30 per go, so 300 will do 10. 1, 2, 3 will do 10. 4, 5, 6 will do 20. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We've almost, in fact we have got the HDPE sheets, haven't we? They should be more or less done now, and those obviously are used purely for that. Also for white plastic blocks, white glow panels. Ooh, hello. They look sexy. Black glow panels, plastic blocks. I mean, it's a hell of a lot of effort for a light, but and these. Now this is what we're on. We've kind of done half of it. This we're on next, and this is what we're making here, the refined steel. Back in ammo. All right. Yeah, I'm about ready to start making these things. We're on chipsets. I've disassembled all of this. That's done with. I've still got the titanium. We've got plenty of this liquid ethylene left. So yeah, that was interesting. I've currently, it's a bit laggy because I've got Ardite running through. We're nearly actually done on the Ardite because I want to get the titanium done. We've done the cases. We actually don't need it, but might as well cook it now we've done it. So let's have a look at the solar. Now the solar array is this. We've got reinforced. We've got done that. These we're working on. Those they were done. These are done. So we should be able to make at least one. We can. Now where we're falling over is these circuits. So we're going to need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 for each one. So I've got one of those blue ones already. So that's 2. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Damn it! And well, there we go. And this is where we start. This is where we start hitting those wonderful, wonderful problems that we have. We can get that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. So how many of these can we now make? 1, that's 2, that's 3, 4 of the 7. So we need 6, no, 4. So we need 5 more of these elites. These elites require those, so we're going to need quite a few of those, and those require those, and we are pretty much out of iron chipsets as well. Oh, God damn it. Let's have a look what chipsets we need. We need gold chipsets, we need iron and redstone. Okay. Gold chipsets. Bang. Well, we're actually okay for gold. Let's do iron. We're okay for gold at the moment. Let's get an iron chipset of iron chipsets going. And then we shall get... Well, I'm going to do a set of gold as well, I think, just to be on the safe side. Right, while we wait for you finished, so we want to go and stick in. Now what I wanted to do is just, I can't remember the mix, whether it was one, so let's just do one of each and see what we get. Because it's a while since I made the titanium. It's been a while. So this is making redstone chipsets at the moment. I'm going to let this complete, then I'm going to make the iron and the gold chipsets accordingly. Redstones are for the base level one. Yeah, if I was going to do this again, I think I would probably make 2 or 3 of these, just maybe have one just making redstone chipsets, one just making iron chipsets, one just making gold chipsets, yada yada. Same with the carpenters. I think if I were going back and doing it all over again, I think the carpenter, this thing here, which we use to make the various basic circuit boards, I would make multiples of. Now, on that subject, it has been mentioned, or queried, why I haven't used a molecular assembly chamber for that. You are molten titanium, excellent. So if I take 9, 18, that's 20, I'll just do that, and then take 3 of those out. If I take those and those, that will go through. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Got 2 more. So if I do And we can turn you off, we can turn you off. I probably wasted a whole load of coal coke there, but I will live. And by the looks of it, we've got quite a lot of hardite waiting in there as well. But that don't matter, because it's all making progress. Yeah, why I'm not using a Mac? Well, to be honest, at this late stage of the game, I think a Mac would be a waste of time. Had I made it 20, 30 episodes ago when we were making our first AE system, maybe more useful, but you know, we're on episode 97. I've already said I'm ending this at episode 100. The amount of effort for a molecular assembly chamber and then hooking these machines up, and some of these machines really do not work well with molecular assembly chambers. You know, there's this particular thing, you know, doesn't work well with Macs. These are quite difficult to make work with Macs. You know, it would seem to me to be semi-counterproductive, shall we say. I am going to waste that bit of hardite because it doesn't really matter. And we're going to have a look in there, what we got now. So we've got 9 titanium. As I say, we don't need the titanium, but that's alright. Anyway, I'm going to continue on making gates for these chipsets. No chipsets for the chips things. You know what I mean. And I will be back in a mo. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Man, I'm knackered after all that. We have a quest with an unclaimed reward. And, no, that's not it. How the world is improved. Get 6 more of those. Yay! Oh, we can't at the moment because we've got no inventory space. Okay, that's simple enough. Oh dear, right, we'll pop that away. In fact, we'll go in here. We'll go to magic bag. We'll stick sword, crimson pendant, ring of mag. That needs to go into the scoop thingy. That should do us. Okay, now let me grab that. So now it wants a laser amplifier. One of those will give me 7 lasers. It wants a hologram, which will give me some atomic alloy. Okay, let's have a look then. Surely, how do you spell that? Hologram. It obviously has some special meaning. So that is just gold dust and compressed carbon. Okay, how many do you want? Just the one. Gold dust. Let me just pop all of that out of the way for now. So we're going to gold dust and carbon. In fact, we can go with charcoal, can't we, I think? No? Coal? Coal will do. So, if I go and stick... Oh, I need to grind you up for starters. Coal dust. Gold dust, even. What do we get, though? That's the thought. I was doing that as well, wasn't I? Smack that 56 silky propolis through. 10, 20, 30, 40. See, this is your problem. It never tells you quite in the recipes how much you actually... Oh, it's 4 gold dust. Helps if you read, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. Me there, dissing. Dissing you not telling you things and I'm not reading what it's telling me. That's terrible. Okay, I'm actually moderately happy that we've got that big quest, or at least part of that. Oh, off we go, and yeah, alright, we can dump that. We don't need that. No gas stored. Now it wants DT fuel. I see. Now we're going to need a chemical infuser, and I don't think we have a chemical infuser. So we need a chemical infuser, which is going to be elite control circuits. We're going to need another steel casing, gas tanks. Jeez. Yeah, I'm trying to think how long we've been going. We should be able to make that. That's the first bit of it. So we're missing the circuits and the tanks. The tanks are steel plate. Okay. Do I have any steel? I have a little bit, but not a lot, because I've refined it all, which was a bit short-sighted. Okay, there you go. Make me one of them. So we're going to need some sand. We're going to need some iron. We're going to need to do all of those all over again. And we got wrought iron. We can process that while we're setting up another batch of it. Then we're going to make the elite circuits, and we should be able to do that. Now that is going to almost certainly want me to fill this thing. I can't see that it won't. And knowing how HQM works, you kind of get a feel for what's possible, so it can detect the fuel. So that's fairly straightforward. Let's get I need carbon, don't I? I've only got 6. Where's my coal? If I want to make coal, I make it with essence of coal, don't I? And I don't think I auto-harvest essence of coal. For some peculiar... Do I auto-harvest essence of coal? I can't remember. I've got a sneaking suspicion that I don't. I probably should, but I don't. But it's down here, that's why. I remember now. So we'll grab these, and I think some of that might have gone upstairs into one of these chests, possibly. There's one. There's the other 11. They've got a fair old range on them, those hopper hocks. Yeah, let me get some coal made. And clear that. Pop that over there. We'll go and compress this with the enrichment chamber. That will make us that. We'll make some more steel, and I'll be back in a little. Alright, I think we should have everything we need now. We need to, let me go, it's a chemical infuser. We need to make a second tank, which we've got. That's that done. Bang, that's in the bag. Let's see what the quest says now. Filling the hologram. Yeah, once you've got a bit of DT fuel in the infuser, place your hologram in the slot below. Okay, that is definitely one for next time, and I'll tell you for why. This is now getting to the point where I really do need to start going outside and working around the reactor area that we started building. So I think to finish this off, it's daytime, let's change it to nighttime. I think we seriously need to see about removing this curse of vampirism to finish us off. Cleanse the tag lock for things, blah blah blah. It's 10,000. Do we need well, do we need the thing? Let's get you out of the way for starters. We'll try it without a coven for starters. We've got 14,000 altar power. We've got all of our stuff, including my tag lock. So I've got a sneaking suspicion that this does require the coven, though. which will require that thingy hoofer seer stone. I think that's the one, if I remember rightly. It's been a while. So let us start. It's night. Right, let's check. Oops, check the book again. Hang on, beat. There's nothing about the time. 7x7, 10,000 power. Let us give this a try then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we don't need the coven then. A cat familiar is required. I have a cat familiar. Do you need to be within range? Perhaps. 1, 2, 3. What am I missing there? Am I missing anything? Right, let me go and get my cat then. Do you see? This is the thing. You go on the Witchery website and you read up about the old vampirism curse and how to remove it. Where the hell is my cat familiar? I had a cat familiar. Where is my cat familiar? Now that is annoying. I had a cat familiar. Did you lose your familiar when you become a vampire? Is it because you die? I suppose that's possible, isn't it? Let's have a look then. So you see, it doesn't make any oh, there's a silver sword. It doesn't make any reference to having familiar or thing or hoofer. Waystone, tamed cat, toad or familiar. Oh, as a familiar. Okay. That's what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 11x11, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 11x11. We've got that. All we need, first thing we need is an ocelot, then we need to tame it. God damn it, I'm going to have to do this again, aren't I? This is going to be a thing again. Me, a vampire, having to tame a cat. Who heard of such ludicrous things? How are we for raw fish? We've got lots of raw fish. We'll take him some decent. We can have a cod maybe. Oh, that's a live one. Hang on. Let's have a look at I want the dead ones. What do you think? A rainbow trout. Cats always love rainbow trout, and we'll take a bit of goldfish because cats love goldfish, and some tuna. Right, and then all we need is an ocelot egg, which hopefully I've still got. So let us see. May have to do this next if carry on at this rate. Sheep, skeleton, hobgoblin, spider, creeper. Maybe I don't have an ocelot egg. I'll probably use the damn thing. Okay. Right, maybe doing this next episode. Ocelot. Because we're running to time, and obviously we need to make this, which is going to require 2 fish, some gunpowder, egg, and 3 of those. Actually, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3. 2 gunpowder. Well, that might be a little bit more tricky, because I haven't killed any creepers around here recently. I don't think. No, we need an egg. Give me an egg. Give me... Oh, come on. You normally can't move for creepers. Come on. Show me some creepers, I will show you some dead creepers. One more gunpowder, I think. And back again. Whee! Yeah, when in doubt, just go and get them fresh. So 2 fish, egg, that, 2 gunpowder. Okay. Oh, we'll need a thing as well, won't we? 3 of those. 2 of those. I think it was 2, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 fish and an egg. What shall we use? We'll use a couple of tuna, I think, if we can. We can, excellent. If I can get this cat sorted, then wouldn't it be funny if cats and creepers really were the enemies that they are in the game? Oh, damn it! We need a thingy. Wander the forest. Do. Bonk, bonk. Because imagine the fun you'd have with a creeper head. You're scaring the cat. Well, surprising, startling the cat. You're like, I'll beat myself now. That's just silly. That's just silliness, John. What are you talking about? Right, we've got fish. We've got kitty cat. We've got time. Time is getting on. We probably need to do this underground then. We can always reset the night later, but do I really want to do this around Gort? That's what it sounds like to me. Gort. The. I don't really want to do that around him. This really isn't a suitable spot. Maybe we can get away with that in there. Let's try this then, shall we? Bonk, and hey, fishy, fish. Come and get your fishy. Oh, witch, you've got your head in a furnace. Oh, he's coming. Gotcha. Haha. First time. Right, so we need to do next episode. First things first, the very first thing, get this cat familiarized, turn into a familiar, get the vampire curse off. So, but we got the cat. That's the main thing. So until next time, thank you very, very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.